humanity is hypnotized into stories. So we have a thinking mind, and this thinking mind tells us stories about life and about who we are. And then it creates a world in which we live in. It starts off small. So when you're young, the stories are small and simple. Me, dad, mum, mine. And then the stories get more and more complex. And we can imagine more and more things. And whatever stories we tell ourselves, so whatever we imagine, then becomes an energetic expression in the body. So if you imagine something horrible, then that manifests in your body. If you imagine yourself as stuck, then that manifests in the body. If you imagine yourself as a good person, then that manifests in the body. A better person, a right person. And it all plays. So it's like a film playing, and there's something that watches it. There's something that's experiencing it, but that something seems to become enmeshed in the story, and then it's believed that you are the story, that you are the person in the story. So it's like there is something watching the stories told about you and your life, and then the audience member, the one that's watching the film, dives in and then feels like that's who you truly are. Who you are is the stories formed in your head. And that combination of the ability to tell stories, the ability to navigate our experience through time and through thinking and through space, that creates a very successful, you could say, hunter and gatherer race. It's very successful at surviving, but it creates suffering because it first of all makes your stories deviate in strange ways. Like you can get lost in stories around shame or guilt or blame or hatred. And it believes things that aren't true. So it believes, first of all, that you are somebody sitting there listening to somebody sitting here. So that's the first misconception. And it believes that to be true rather than just a description that's happening in time of what seems to be happening, but is taken as fact. So that's one thing. The next thing that happens is that you believe that you're responsible for your life, responsible for your actions, responsible for what you do, what others do, how happy you are, how unhappy you are. And then it sort of creates all these like cobweb legs, or cobwebs in a way. No, not cobwebs, like spider legs, or octopus's legs, but like thousands of them that go into abstract storytelling, like stress about you and what you've got to do and your responsibility of life, your fear of death, your fear of life, your fear of others. So it becomes immense, the story of you. It becomes a heavy burden, which the Buddha described as suffering, and that's what I would also call suffering. So suffering is the identification with the person.